The political crisis in Ladakh seems to be deepening after the apex body in Ladakh, in Leh, has decided to walk out of the discussions with the government which were supposed to be held on October 6th. Remember, this comes at the back of the tensions in the Union Territory after the massive violent protests which led to the death in the police firing of 4 people and many were injured. Both the apex body in Ladakh, which is also being supported now by the Kargil, in fact, bodies as well, they have been saying that talks cannot be held on gunpoint. Let me very quickly just tell you what all has happened on this. Now Ladakh's apex body, Leh apex body, the LAB, has withdrawn from the talks with the government of India. The Leh panels has tabled some specific conditions. They have said for talks, if the government wants to go ahead and create these conditions, only then they will talk. Condition number 1 is judicial probe into the death of 4 Ladakhis, and condition number 2, of course, is withdrawal of cases against 50 youth, including Sonam Wangchuk, who has been held under the NSA by the government of India. What has the government said on this? The government said that they are open to the talks anytime. Dialogue via high-powered committee is the priority of the government. They have increased the ST reservation. Local languages protection has been ensured. Recruitment has started for 1,800 posts which are lying vacant, and confident that the dialogue will bring positive results. But let me very quickly, before we go on to Mr. Sajid Kargili, he is a Wangchuk supporter and member of the Kargil Democratic Alliance. I want to play out what Mr. Wangchuk's wife has said on the latest developments.
नहीं, जो भी स्टेटमेंट्स डीएसपी ने कही हैं वो बिल्कुल हम कंडेम करते हैं. Not just me, but each and every person in Ladakh condemns those allegations. बिकॉज जैसे मैंने कहा कि ये एक नैरेटिव बनाया जा रहा है किसी को ब्लेम करने का, किसी को फ्रेम करने का, ताकि जो उनकी मनमानी है वो वहां कर सके. हम ये क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं कि किसने सीआरपीएफ को गोली चलाने के लिए ऑर्डर्स दिए? अपने ही लोगों पे, अपने ही सिटीजन्स पे कौन गोली चलाता है? स्पेशली ऐसे इलाके में जहां कभी भी कोई भी हिंसापूर्वक प्रदर्शन नहीं हुआ.
So apart from all the questions which have been raised, who's responsible, why is this happening, very quickly let me go across to, in fact, Mr. Sajid Kargili, who is joining us at this moment. He is member of the Kargil Democratic Alliance, the very important body in Kargil, and also a Sonam Wangchuk supporter. Thank you so much, Mr. Kargili, for speaking to us. Let me begin by asking you, sir, how do you see this? I mean, the apex body in Ladakh has pulled out of these talks after the tensions which have been there in Ladakh region. How do you see this move? Many already are calling this a setback as far as the attempts to bring back normalcy is concerned.
Thank you for having me. Under such circumstances, I think continuing negotiations with the Ministry of Home Affairs, it was, I think, amount to legitimize injustice which happened on 24th September. As you also know that the people of Ladakh are passing through one of most difficult times in the because after 24th September we have seen the peaceful protesters in Leh were met with very brutal and indiscriminate firing from CRP side, and 4 of our youths have been killed, many injured, and many are critical, and more than 40 people, they are now arrested, including Sonam Wangchuk. In these conditions, I think it was not appropriate to go for talks with the MHA. We are demanding judicial probe.
What would you say to those, sir? Those who would say that if you don't talk, then how will be there, a way forward? How will the tension diffuse? How will the government, and you, where will be the middle ground if there are no talks between you and the government of India?
No, we are in favor of dialogue, but for the dialogue. We want dialogue with it in a dignified manner. We are demanding from the government to initiate a judicial inquiry. What has happened on 24th September? Whoever has given order to open fire on protesters, even BJP leaders called that the protesters were unarmed. And also, we are demanding immediate release, unconditional release of all those who have been arrested, including Sonam Wangchuk. Very, baseless allegations have been, imposed on him, like the draconian laws, like NSA has imposed on him.
Yes.
I think this is very unfair with the people of Ladakh, and also labeling the movement of
Mr.
Ladakh.
Kargili, can I ask you, sir, is the Kargil Democratic Alliance in support of the lay apex body? Are the Buddhists and the Muslims, of the region together as far as these demands are concerned?
Both Leh and Kargil, they are fighting, they are struggling for their existence. And both Leh and Kargil, the apex body, Leh apex body, and Kargil Democratic Alliance are collectively struggle on 4-point agenda, including statehood and sixth schedule. And our senior leaders in Leh, they have yesterday taken decision to boycott these dialogues until judicial probe is not being initiated. And we today, the Kargil Democratic Alliance, including our member parliament, was also there, and the council, CEC, LHDC Kargil was also there, and we have also extended our support to Leh apex body. And I hope government will show some wisdom and show some sensibility and try to initiate dialogues and do justice with those who have been killed and also those who have been injured. Unfortunately, the LG administration has not called any single meeting with the local elected representatives till date, which also gives a sense that there is no democracy, and the idea of the Union Territory has failed to address the aspirations of the people of Ladakh.
Mr. Kargili, thank you so much for speaking to us. We are hoping the government is listening. It's a very important region for this country. People, of course, are our own people, and there should not be a sense of alienation in this very important border region. We are hoping that there is a way forward and at least the logjam is somehow resolved.